Alrighty, so for my project, I decided to go with first grade standards. So right here, use addition and subtraction with 20s to solve word problems involving situations of adding to, taking from, putting together, taking apart, and comparing with unknowns in all positions. And the other one that I used was 1.0a C6. Add and subtract with 20, demonstrating fluency for addition and subtraction within 10. Use strategies such as counting on, making 10, decomposing a number leading to 10 using the relationship between addition and subtraction. Here we go. So when I created these word problems, it was about a week away from Easter, and I know a big thing with Easter are bunnies, chicks, and rabbits. So I decided to do mine with little chicks and a family who is about to start a chicken coop and some kids that are picking out their chicks. So for the first one, you're given 7 yellow chicks, 5 brown chicks, and 8 speckled chicks. You're supposed to find out how many chicks there are in total, counting by 5 and adding the remaining numbers. So I had 2 people solve for this problem, and it was rather simple. They were able to just add them all together and give the exact number, which was 20. I then had them add using the hint, which was a little bit more difficult just because it is easy mental math for them. With the second question, you decide, or you're told that you only want 6, and you decide to adopt 2 of each. So you're supposed to find out how many chicks are left, counting by 2s. Once again, the easiest way that I saw them do it was 20 minus 6 is 14, so there are 14 left, and then you can count by 2s up. But you don't really need to count by 2s if you already are familiar with addition and subtraction. So for number 3, you're using the information that you found from number 2 to figure it all out. So you take the number of each and subtract 2 from each, which leaves you with 5 yellow, 3 brown, and 6 speckled. For the people that I worked with, they didn't need to show any work because they could just visualize the number and subtract 2 and come up with it really quickly. Whereas with little kids, you want them to write down the 7, have them write down the -2, and actually show the work. With all of these problems, you can use manipulatives like blocks. You can also use your hands or toes even, just anything to give you a visual representation of what you're subtracting and or adding. Growing up, I never really learned these little tricks to add and subtract, so sometimes when I do use them, they seem really confusing and just more work than they actually seem. For number 4, we're told that 3 of the chicks lay 2 eggs each, while the other 3 laid 3 eggs each. So what the people did, they had 6 total, 3 times 2, or 3 plus 3 is 6, and then 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. And you add that together, and it's a total of 15. The hint that I gave students was you can add by 3s and subtract what isn't there, which is using one of the tools that we went over in class the other day.